Do these 3 things right here and you'll see your life start to change. Listen up. What's up, y'all? We back with another video, and you already know, if you're new to the channel, my name is Kennard Bright. I give information, inspiration, and it's up to you to make the transformation. Today we talking about 3 things you got to do if you want to change your life. Now, it starts with you. You can pray all you want, but you have to work. You can believe all you want, but you have to work. You can want it all you want, but you have to work. So, first thing you need to do is want it. Write this down, y'all. Write this down. Pull out your notepad, take notes. Pull out your phone and go to the notes app, because guess what? Note takers are money makers. So the first thing you got to do is you got to want it. Whatever it is, you think about where it is you want to go, what it is you want to buy, what it is you want to attain, what it is you want to accomplish. You have to want it. Think about what you want. And if you're not sure what you want, let's first think about what you don't want. Now watch this. You may not know what you want, so start focusing on what you don't want. And from that list, you eliminate what you don't want. And so whatever it is that comes into your life, whoever it is you come into your life, or wherever you're trying to go that's trying to bring you into their life, you know, hey, that ain't what I want because that's on my list. And that's when you start from the don'ts and then focus on the wants. But that'll narrow it down and make it easier. Also, too, write down a full out list. You don't have to think in one setting on one day and focus on one thing like, okay, that's what I want. No, it takes time sometimes, because guess what? Let's be real. We live in the social media era. And what I mean by that is we live in a world with a big menu. You may know what you want to eat, but when you get to the restaurant, you see a menu full of options. So now your mind starts to change. So now you get distracted with other people's wants, because you look around and see what they eat, and you get distracted with other people's wants, and you get distracted by the menu. So with that being said, again, find out what you want and focus on what you want. Now, number 2, write this down. You want to want it, 1, and 2, write it down. Yeah, you got to write it down. See, I'm a Bible guy. Habakkuk 2:2 say, hey, write it down, make it plain. That's all you're doing. See, you go from wanting it and then you write it down. See, if you say you want something, you just talking. People say all the time, oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want this. I want that. I want. They just talking. But when you write it down and your mind tells you, okay, you make your mind, it's a set focus. You give your mind a set focus. That's what we want. That's what we focus on, right? So write it down and make it plain, just like the Bible says. Giving yourself a target. You're giving yourself an aim and a target to shoot and bow, kill. You're going to get it. So write it down. Again, like I said, you wanting it and you start writing it down. And take your time writing it down. Again, it don't have to be all in one day, one setting. It takes time. Number 3, you ready? We got want it, we got write it, and number 3, watch this. You got to work it. You got to work it. Let me tell you something. Nothing works but work. I don't care what somebody telling you. I don't care what social media telling you. The Bible say faith without work. The Bible say a man that don't work, don't eat. A human, so women may see this video and might say, well, I'm not a man, so I'm going to eat. No. Human, right? That's what God's talking about. Human. You don't work, you don't eat. You have to work. You got to work it. You got to work it. You have to be doing something to get out something. You get out what you put in, right? Your output is your input, right? Remember that. Your output is your input. A lot of people in this world, they're wanting something for nothing. Life don't work like that. Life is a lot of times a lot of cause and effect. You don't get out of life, watch this, you don't just get out of life what you want. You get out of life what you work for, what you go get. So with that work, you set your mind on what it is that you want and what you wrote down, and you're going to get it. You're going to get it. So those 3 things right there. This ain't going to be no long drawn out video. You don't need nothing long and all that. This is 3 practical things you got to do. And I guarantee you, you'll start to see your life change day by day. And also, too, let me tell you this. You want to start speaking over yourself, but I can help you with that. I wrote a book called God Said. It is biblical affirmations for daily inspirations. You got scripture and then you got affirmations. So you say the scripture, then you speak over yourself. For example, Right now, you may not know what your purpose is. You may feel like you lost in the sauce. You may feel like that God got you on earth or you just wasting time. You ain't doing nothing with yourself. No, God said, hey, in Jeremiah 29:11, he said, I knew you before you was in your mother's womb. He said that ain't nobody know you before you was in there. Even your mama didn't know. But God said, I knew you before you was in your mother's womb. I have plans to prosper you. Plans for good, not to do no harm. That's what he say, not to do no harm. So you read that in scripture and you speak over yourself and say, God, you knew me when I was in my mother's womb. You knew me when nobody knew me. I don't know what I'm doing right now, God, but I'm trusting you because I know you said in your word, because you ain't no liar, that you have plans to prosper me. So I'm going to live a life of prosperity. I'm going to do a life of good. And guess what? You're not going to harm me, God. And I'm putting all my trust in you. Bam. You repeat that right there. That's the affirmation right there. You speak over yourself. But again, I'm not speaking. I'm not saying it verbatim, but I know what I wrote in the book. You know what I'm saying? But it's good stuff. And I guarantee you, you do those 3 things and then you add affirmations every day. You start speaking over yourself. It's going to change your life. I guarantee you're going to change your life. 100% guaranteed. Let me tell you something. It may look like you're losing, but you can't lose with God. You can't lose with God. Hey, go get the book. You need it. Again, you made it to the end of the video. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, man. It's more where this came from. We'd love to see you around here. And if you already been living around here or living on the channel, I appreciate you. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for staying locked in. And also, share me. Share me. Don't just keep me on secret like, no, I watch him. No, let people know who you watch. Let people know you watching me so they can start tuning in and watching me as well. Guess what? It's more where this came from. We're going to keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. I'm telling y'all, hey, y'all know the motto, stay blessed, and I'll see you next episode. Yeah, I'm gone.